What's up, everybody? Thomas XSL here, and I wanted to show this. I wanted to show y'all this full perm bike I just bought yesterday. It's a Kerox. Let me get this right. It's a Kerox Bike Evolution. It's full perm. There's no textures. There's no scripts, which is typical of full perm stuff. But it's got a basic engine on it. And it's a really good design. It looks like it almost looks like a soft tail from the rear of the frame, but it's pretty good size too. It's about realistic size. It's made up of part hard prim and part prims that look like they went through some kind of prim oven. But it looks like a pretty cool build. Fuel tank comes with a gas cap, but last night I was up late and I was going from this bike to this bike, so I put some textures on it. Now the motor, I used another type of motor. Actually, let me see if I can see where that motor's from. General, what's this? I'm not sure what. Oh, there it is. 3 prim high detailed engine. So I swapped out this bike's basic engine for this other motor with the kicker on it and the brake detail and all that. And then I got a little vampire artwork from those vampire horror novels that they used to sell back in the day. So I needed a good pose, a good riding pose for this bike, and I bought this 12-pack of riding poses from Spumology Studios, art by Spume Shepherd. And it's a 12-pack. I got 6 of them. They come with these boxes with these box pose balls, and the other 6 poses are passenger poses, which you just line up behind the rider's seats. But I didn't know exactly the problem with what pose would be good for what bike, and if you can get your hands mashed up to the handlebars. So I made these little tools right here. I used that full perm bike's handle grips and seat, and I just made copies and I just matched them up to each of these poses. So I just sit on them and I would just match up the copies of these handle grips and seats, as you can see. And this one that I'm on right now would be a good one for that little black bobber bike I have. I don't know, I haven't yet seen a full perm pose where you're riding an ape hanger bike where your hands are high up in the air. Now this Spumology pack comes with a rear passenger rider with their hands way up in the air, but their hands are open, they're not closed, so it would really look silly unless you had some really big grips that would hide your hands. And then now this one here and this one next to it, those both look like they would be pretty typically used in a lot of the Second Life bikes. And then there's just some that are really there's a couple that are real funny. Yeah, this one's really funny, like you're riding a clown bike or something. But this pack of poses says you could ride like motorcycles, or even use them to ride like different animals. They said like an elephant or a hippo, I think. I know they say like you can ride a hippo, but this one would be a pretty low riding motorcycle right here. And this one's almost like a crotch rocket, or like you're hanging onto something that's like flying through the air or something. But I made these little hand grip and seat models, so all I gotta do is just bring out the handle grips and seat that I want from my full perm kits, and just line them up with these ones, and then just build the rest of the bike around that. So I think every motorcycle builder and associate should do that. It would help out a lot. It would save a lot of frustration at the end when you're trying to match up the bike to the animation. I think you need a special program to start screwing around with the animations, but I mean with poses. You gotta have some special thing in SL to do it. And I already looked on Marketplace and those things were costing like 2,000 and 3,000 linden, but and I haven't yet found somebody that can just. I haven't found a pose maker that just does them for you, and you just buy them from there. Which that'd be a pretty good business. Somebody doing that would make a lot of money, making like custom order poses. I have a couple sex beds too. I should look through. There might be some crazy poses in there I can use for. I don't know if I could use any for riding. It'd probably be like bouncing up and down. It'd look really silly. And I've got the Drifting Thoughts car wheel script on these iron cross prims, so I'm hoping that these things will roll good when this bike's moving and they won't be going sideways or spinning off in a different direction. But yeah, I just wanted to show these little kits that I made with to help make a bike easier. I'm gonna get back to building, and this is Thomas XSL, and I'll see y'all later. Take care. I don't know why I'm looking behind myself. I'm trying to get the camera on my face. Okay. Damn it, I turned around. It's like I'm all hyper and got ADHD with this AO. Alright, see y'all later.